Imagine this. You wake up one morning feeling fine. But what if I told you that the very thing you're missing could be silently shortening your life? In fact, it's so important that experts call it the death vitamin. And here's the shocking truth. 80% of people over 50 are not getting enough of it. Now, you might be thinking, what could be so dangerous about a vitamin? Well, stick with me, because what I'm about to reveal could change your life forever. You're probably familiar with the usual health advice. Exercise, eat well, sleep enough. But there's one thing most people overlook. It's so crucial, yet so many people don't even realize they're missing it. And for those over 50, the risk is even greater. This vitamin isn't just about feeling good, it's about surviving. Without it, your body is slowly falling into a state of imbalance, putting you at risk for heart disease, cognitive decline, and even premature death. Shocking, right? The worst part, you're probably not getting enough of it, and neither are millions of others. But don't worry, by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly what it is, how to get it, and why it's so vital for your health, especially after 50. So, what's this vitamin that's being called the death vitamin? It's vitamin D. You've heard of it, but how much do you really know about it? Sure, it helps with bone health, but did you know that vitamin D is also crucial for your immune system, heart health, and mental well-being? Here's the kicker. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at producing vitamin D. By the time we hit 50, our levels are dangerously low, and we don't even realize it. A 2023 report from the National Institute of Health states that over 40% of adults over 50 have low levels of vitamin D, and the percentage is even higher for those living in regions with less sunlight. So while you're enjoying your day, your body is craving this life-saving vitamin, and it doesn't care if you're not paying attention. Studies have shown that a lack of vitamin D is linked to severe health issues such as osteoporosis, cardiovascular disease, and even cancer. And if you're 50 or older, it could be playing a bigger role in your health than you ever imagined. The symptoms might be subtle at first, but over time, they add up. Let's talk about the risks. You might think it's just a vitamin, but the consequences are real. In fact, not having enough vitamin D in your body could lead to conditions that seriously affect your quality of life. A study by the National Institute of Health revealed that those with low vitamin D levels are at a much higher risk for depression, weakened immune function, and even Alzheimer's disease. These aren't just small issues, they are life-changing. But here's where it gets even worse. Most people over 50 don't realize they're deficient because the symptoms can be so subtle. You may just feel a little tired or achy, but deep down, your body is crying out for more vitamin D. Have you ever had those days where you just felt off, but couldn't put your finger on why? That could be your body's silent plea for more vitamin D. Now, let's dive into the big question. Why are so many people missing out on this crucial vitamin? It's simple. As we age, our skin loses its ability to absorb sunlight, which is the body's primary source of vitamin D. On top of that, many people don't spend enough time in the sun, and even if they do, factors like pollution or sunscreen can block vitamin D production. But that's not all. Even if you are eating foods rich in vitamin D, the levels are still often too low to meet your needs. So, what's the solution? Let me tell you this. You're probably not getting as much vitamin D as you think. Even though some foods, like fatty fish, eggs, and fortified dairy, are rich in it, these can only do so much. The real issue is that without direct sunlight exposure, your body's natural vitamin D production is severely limited. So, how do you fix this? The good news is, you don't need to panic. There are ways to get more vitamin D in your life, and they're easier than you might think. First, talk to your doctor about getting a blood test to check your levels. If you're low, they might recommend a supplement. But supplements aren't the only solution. Getting outside for just 20 minutes a day of sunlight exposure can make a huge difference. That's right, just 20 minutes. And it doesn't matter if it's winter. Even on cloudy days, your body can still absorb sunlight. Additionally, foods like salmon, tuna, mushrooms, and fortified cereals are packed with vitamin D. And don't forget about vitamin D fortified milk or plant-based alternatives, which can give your body a significant boost. So, here's the bottom line. Vitamin D is a matter of life or death. It's something that could be silently affecting your health and your future. And the scary part is, most people don't even know they're missing it. I want to hear from you. Have you ever felt like something was missing in your health routine? Share your experience in the comments below. Let's start a conversation, because understanding your health is the first step to changing it. Remember, it's not just about adding a vitamin to your diet, it's about taking control of your health, especially after 50. Don't wait until it's too late.